If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The camera's here and the microphones, and they wanna know, the return. If you are what you say you are, a superstar.
Hello and welcome to Diamond Talk number 9, and this is a special one because we're live here, and it will be on Instagram. Save it in the archives, but this will also be on YouTube for everyone that still watches on YouTube. Thank you. Introduce yourself, guys.
Walker Cooper.
Eric Ostrowski.
Say hi to all 40 of our fans.
The one person paying attention live.
Yeah, cool.
All right.
Sweet.
Yep. All right, so lots been going on in the baseball world, actually, which is kind of surprising because this is usually the time, after the winter meetings, it's kind of dead. First off, for everyone watching here, and then, everyone listening on YouTube, watching on YouTube, check out our new Diamond Talk Instagram and Facebook page. It's at Diamond__talk. Couldn't get either, couldn't get the underscore one or the together one, the two words. I mean, it's a shame.
Yeah, it's
It's a big failure.
Yeah.
All right, now let's get to baseball.
Wait, all shows like this one will be broadcasted live on this platform here. Hi. And they'll also still be on YouTube, like I said. And also, big baseball news, Yadier Molina intends to retire after his contract expires in 2020. What do you think about that?
I mean, he wasn't going to play forever, so I'm not really surprised.
Me either.
Go out while you're on top.
Huh?
Go out while you're on top.
He can retire now, and I wouldn't
honestly
be surprised.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer for sure. There's
First
no
ballot?
doubt. First ballot.
Probably.
First or second at least.
You never know with the writers. They're pretty dumb. So.
Yeah. I mean, he's been so good for so long.
No steroid connections. That's all that matters. Writers are so particular about that, so
yeah,
we're in a good spot with him.
Yeah. All right, got some trades to talk about here. First off, what happened first? It was Andrew McCutchen. Well, most recently, Andrew McCutchen. Most recently, I should have said.
Okay.
Gets traded to San Francisco. I'll save my thoughts for last because I'm probably going to be the most, energetic about this. But Eric, go ahead.
Why? I don't. They got nothing. He was loved by that city. If you're going to trade him, get something. They got crappy prospects. That's it.
Yeah.
It really didn't do much for the team. It made them a lot worse.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they would do that and just basically destroy the whole city. I can't believe it's still standing after the playoff game and that. So, yeah.
I think definitely a dumpster sale. I think the GM's trying to clear a lot of cap space, start with kind of a clean slate. Definitely for the GM, I think that's a great kind of to start with a blank canvas and build from the bottom is kind of the most easiest thing to do. I mean, you had a lot of money wrapped up in Garrett Cole and Andrew McCutchen, so I think
they didn't get anything.
I understand they didn't get anything,
Nothing.
but from a GM's perspective, to start with a clean slate and kind of build from the bottom up, revamp your scouting department and just kind of build. Yeah, you're going to take your lumps for the next 2 years, but as the Astros and Rays have shown, and even the Marlins when they first came around, you can build quickly. But for the San Francisco Giants, way to get off your toes.
Oh, finally.
Way to
finally
get
did
out
something.
and go do something.
Yeah, honestly.
You knew you had Mad Bum next year healthy. You know that, you're a couple pieces away. You went out and got those pieces. And like I said earlier when I first got on this show, I think the Giants are the bounce-back team next year. Definitely.
Most likely.
With these two moves, definitely.
I mean, they're one of the best franchises in baseball, and they don't stay down long at all. So this year was kind of a fluke, in my opinion, because they did start off hot, and then Mad Bum, he decided to crash a dirt bike, so that kind of ruined it. But, I don't Jeep, you mentioned to me World Series. I don't see that happening, but I see playoffs.
It's an even number
I
year,
see.
man.
But even for the regular season, the implications this has on rivalries. The Yankees have rebuilt. The Red Sox are at the most powerful
Oh,
they've
it's
been in a
going to be a
while.
great year.
The Dodgers
Yeah.
and Giants.
No, it's
are
going to
both-
be a really good
it-
year, but
it's
I'm
gonna-
just saying.
This is going to be great for. This is great for baseball. It sucks for the Pirates.
I really like it.
The Pirates are
The
done.
Pirates, they have
I
been
mean-
bad for 20 years, and it looks like they might be bad for another 20. So
Yeah.
Five,
had their run.
Five before they're a wild card team. They have some building to do.
I think that this trade was absolutely momentous for San Francisco. This was huge, especially after
Huge.
getting Longoria. I mean, they lacked offense. They were last in the National League in home runs hit, and I think total offense for that matter. Getting a bat like McCutchen to hit, he even hit 6 for the Pirates when he was struggling, and hit the snot out of the ball this past season. And I think
it wasn't.
this is going to
vintage
revive.
McCutchen, but it was good.
This move will revive his career, getting him in a winning atmosphere. Evan Longoria, another huge deal. We talked about that before. Great for that team. Just some more veteran presence to go, complement Joe Panic, Brandon Belt. Some more inexperienced guys, or not as experienced, I should say.
They're
'cause
pretty experienced.
They're pretty experienced,
Pretty
but they're
sure
not
they have
as
2 rings
experienced.
each.
And the Pirates, I don't know what you're doing. I mean, that's the face of your franchise. That I can almost compare him being as important to that team as like a Derek Jeter was to New York. Like, you just can't do that. That's how important he was to that city.
That's steep.
That's
Yeah,
not steep.
but
You
the
can't get rid of a
Pirates
guy
aren't
like
winning.
that.
The Pirates aren't winning.
Derek
And they're
Jeter
going
won.
down.
Andrew
Downhill.
McCutchen was the guy there. Is what I'm trying. That's my
Okay.
point.
He was the
He was
face.
the
You're right,
guy.
but to Derek Jeter,
Did they even win a playoff series?
They won the wild card game.
The game, yeah. but
Derek
they
Jeter
didn't-
might be the greatest Yankee of all time. I mean, it's easily
I'll
argued.
take Mantle, but that's
But-
another discussion for another
Yeah,
day.
But I think you can argue Jeter's one of the greatest Yankees of all. I don't know if you can say the same about McCutchen.
Yeah, you can. Yes, you can. He turned that whole franchise around.
You can, but once again, they didn't win anything.
I don't know.
So that's pretty. For Pirates fans, yeah.
For
I can see
yeah.
it. Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I
fans of
said
this-
the whole time.
Pirates fans of this era, yes, he'll be the best player that they've seen of this era. But face the franchise of all time, I don't think so.
I mean, you have him, Clemente, as always, Willie Stargell.
I think
No,
well,
not Barry
Bonds.
Bonds. Barry Bonds
Bonds
made
was
his
a
mark
good
in
team
San
job.
Francisco.
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah, but he was still.
No. Willie Stargell, Roberto Clemente.
Pre-steroid Bonds with the Pirates was sweet.
I think Clemente
He didn't play
is
there
the
that
greatest
long.
Pirate.
Clemente by far.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you didn't even get to see his ceiling. He died too young.
Yeah.
He pretty much.
He's the
All right,
face.
get it. Let's get
he
back
was
to the
past
present
his
here.
prime. Anyway,
Yeah.
present day.
Present day, Garrett Cole packing his bags for greener pastures. He's going to Houston, where they're probably going to end up being the World Series favorites now that they have him, even more so than they were before. What do you make of that deal? On both ends, I should say.
I mean, Houston, you got another pitcher.
Probably a 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's the thing. He wasn't like.
He's not an ace.
If
I
it
think
was
he's a
prime
3.
Garrett Cole from a few years
I
ago,
think he's a 3.
Yeah.
he just
Better have
hasn't.
McCullers.
He hasn't been very, very good recently.
It's the
I don't mind
losing
that trade.
culture, I think, that killed him, and it killed that team. They're not winners, that team, and it's sad to say because they have arguably the most beautiful stadium in baseball. They have great fans that are loyal, show up to a lot of the games, and it's just kind of sad to say that the front office hasn't taken care of business like they should. And that, I blame it on the small market a little bit, but at the same time, you got to make some moves when you can because that window is closing fast.
If you're a small market, though, you have to scout well. And I believe the Pirates for a long time have not drafted well when they've been in a situation to
You're right.
draft well.
You're right.
I just think
They
I think they've missed the boat on a lot of guys.
They've had a few good guys, but most teams bounce back
Yeah.
after a while
Yeah.
and get good draft picks and players that come up.
Yeah.
Especially when you have that many picks. But the Pirates, I mean, Jay Hay.
I mean, you have
Starling
Josh Bell, you
Marte.
have Cole Tucker, you have
Bell.
Austin Meadows.
They
Those
have
are
a
some
few good guys
yeah.
coming up, but they're not like.
And they might, reports are saying, the Yankees have offered the Pirates Clint Frazier in exchange for Josh Harrison, which I think would be a good move for both teams.
Ludicrous.
I think it fills, holes for both teams.
I don't want Josh Harrison.
Why?
I'm in a spot where I just don't want Josh Harrison.
Why? You're going to stick with Tereus.
I think I might.
The toe.
Honestly.
No,
I
dude,
think-
that's
No.
the dumbest
I'm
thing.
not.
Are you
No,
kidding?
that was
the
stupid.
ceiling.
What?
The ceiling.
You don't
is,
want Josh
The ceiling is so high on Frazier. I will stick with Frazier.
You're in a win now situation, kind of.
I don't care about win now. We're always built to win usually. Like 4 out of
You
the
don't
last 5
care?
years, we could compete for a playoff spot.
Yeah.
And the 1 year that
I
we didn't,
did-
we went through
okay.
a complete rebuild. So I'm not worried
mean-
about Josh Harrison. I don't want Josh Harrison.
I would disagree with that. If I'm in your position, I would really want Josh Harrison. Where are you going
Why?
to put Clint
Why do I
Frazier?
want- why do I
Where
want-
are you going to
Why
put?
do I want Josh Harrison?
Where are you going to put Clint Frazier? Clint Frazier.
Well, let's talk about the obvious here. I'm going to have to bury him probably for 6 months.
Exactly.
and a
So
year
just
in
trade him and
AAA.
get something you can use.
I think I can use him.
I
I think there's going to come a situation.
Clint Frazier's the odd man out in this equation.
Yeah, he's got to go.
I
don't know.
think, dude, honestly, Aaron Hicks is very, very, very suitable, and he has a very high ceiling. He showed me a lot last year. I mean, he can hit from both sides of the plate, has an absolute cannon. Great defensively. I think he's going to get better each and every year with this stick.
I really don't see a problem with that trade at all.
Me either.
So-
It fills a hole for both teams.
both
That's a
teams.
great deal.
What I'm saying, where are you going to put him? You just have a talent just sitting in the dugout, watching Giancarlo and Judge hit bombs. That's it. That's all you got. Or you could get Jay and use him, put
But
him at
if we
second
have to
base.
sit,
You can put him anywhere.
Or if we have to sit Stanton, because there's
Sit
going to be
him.
days you're going to have to sit.
Oh, yeah, he gets to play
So,
once every
he's
5
gonna-
days.
He gets to play.
Great.
He gets to play 3 out of 4 days. You can't play all 3
No
of those
Three out
way.
of 4.
No way.
No way. I
No.
bet you.
They're
I bet you-
outfielders,
I
not
bet you
pitchers.
There's so much
He's not-
depth.
they're
in the
not gonna
outfield.
start 30
There's
games.
so much depth in the outfield. Aaron Boone will switch around that lineup to give them help, to give them days off, to keep those guys ready to go. Because honestly, we're going to go deep into the playoffs. You're going to have to play those guys every game of the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could see a spot where he keeps them fresh and DHs Judge a little
It's
bit.
not
and DHs Stanton a
basketball where
little
you're
bit.
running for 48 minutes a
See
game.
him?
You have to
But
rest
right there.
people.
100,
For all the people watching on Instagram Live,
100,
this is a bold statement.
100,
Walking right here.
162 games.
You're swinging a
in
bat.
5 months.
That's good. Repetition is what you need in baseball. You can't just be like, Coach, give me the week off. I'll go hit next week.
Yeah, hey, give me 3 at bats this week. I bet
want
you I go 3 for 3.
consistent play day in and day out to be really good. Maybe an off day in between, but those are built into the schedule.
Yeah,
You don't need off
and you
days.
still have Aaron Hicks. It's
Yeah.
not like, I don't know, maybe you trade Aaron Hicks and then package something
Aaron
else.
Hicks needs more repetition. You're not just going to sit him.
Exactly.
Okay. Well,
They
I
need.
don't want Josh Harrison.
First they need to get rid of Jacoby Ellsbury.
You should not be a GM because your team would be outfielder, 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 17 starting pitchers, and no infield.
yeah.
And
So
Eric
that's your
Hosmer
team.
and JD Martinez.
Eric Hosmer. Yeah, they would be catchers on that team because Coop says so. Oh, and if he got Harper, he'd move him to left. I forgot. All right, sounds good. You got a hell of a team there, Coop. Jesus.
Win championships.
I don't even know.
Hey, why don't
Dude,
you give
your
why don't you give me
MLB The
money-
Show
why
team.
don't you
Oh
give
my
Here we
God.
go.
Why
Give
don't
me
you
the
give me the
freezer
money?
money.
Why don't you give me the money that you spent on that scoreboard, and I can build a whole better team?
Yankee Stadium costs more than Progressive Field has ever
3.
cost.
No, it's like 3 progressive fields.
Yeah.
It's in the middle of New
Why
York
don't
City.
you give me your luxury tax money and then I'll go do something
Aw,
about
pumpkin. I'm
Pumpkin.
so sorry.
All right. Well,
Anyway.
moving on.
Oh,
Got a
man.
couple free agent signings here.
it? Are they outfielders or Coop won't want them? All right, I'm done now.
Nationals re-signed Howie Kendrick, I think, to a 1-year deal. Felipe Rivera re-signs with the Bucks, 4-year deal. Looks like he'll be around in Pittsburgh for a while or not. We'll see. Jay Bruce heading back to Queens, 3-year deal. First, I want to talk about this Jay Bruce deal. What do you think about it?
That's the only one I really like, the Jay Bruce deal.
But
They're gonna-
didn't
the
we-
Mets
Wait,
are
I forgot to mention
sleeping.
one. Curtis Granderson signs a 1-year deal with Toronto, and I'll get into that.
Get that.
Okay.
I didn't because I wanted to talk about it after we talk about Jay Bruce. But let's talk about Jay Bruce first. That's the only move you
No,
liked?
Yeah, it really.
Okay.
The one that stood out to me. I mean, no, I didn't like it. I wanted him to stay in Cleveland. But from the Mets standpoint, and if
That's
you're
big
just
for
looking
them.
at it as a unbiased fan, that's a big move. Really helps them out. If they get Cespedes and their pitchers to stay healthy, and Bruce stays healthy,
Yep.
they're going to be a good team. Mickey Callaway, I think he's going to be a great manager.
I think this is the best move I think Mickey Callaway could expect. He got to experience him a little bit in the clubhouse last year. Now he's got a young pitching staff that has a high ceiling. I mean, I don't even think we've seen the best that DeGrom and Syndergaard have to offer. Harvey, we might have seen his best so far.
Harvey likes partying while he's pitching. So.
And skipping practice and games.
And you're going to get David Wright back healthy this year.
That's
a
back
bold
injury
statement.
Yeah,
But
back
you're gonna get him
injuries are
back
nothing to
more
play
healthy,
with.
Yeah, we know you know about back injuries. but
Yeah.
I think you're gonna get David Wright back healthier. So I mean that you don't know where that's gonna play in the offense.
I don't even think he's gonna play.
I think the
Wright?
Mets.
I think he'll play like maybe the back half of the season.
If he's healthy.
I think the Mets are the Nats'
that's-
worst nightmare.
Really?
A team
Oh,
that
they're
can,
up there.
A team
They're
that
up
can
there. They
pitch
can't
and
stay
a team that
healthy.
can slug.
We've been
If
saying
they
that for
stay
years.
healthy.
But they're the
If they
same.
stay healthy, yes.
Not many Mickey Callaway
is gonna.
I
yeah.
think pitching
Yeah.
coaches,
Yeah. I will agree.
he's
with
gonna
yeah.
get him on a
He's
program.
going to be able
Yeah.
to manage the
Help their arm.
staff better than anybody else in baseball at this moment would be able to take care of this.
I would love to see that because I've been wanting to see the full potential of that rotation for like
It's gonna
4
happen.
years.
I think Matz is a stud. DeGrom and Syndergaard.
Syndergaard's one of the best.
Jeez.
When he's healthy, he's
Oh my-
one of the best
Yeah.
pitchers in baseball.
So is DeGrom.
So is DeGrom. I mean, Matz has shown a
Matz
lot of
is really
promise.
good.
Wheeler is underrated.
Let's say
and
Harvey
if
stays.
Matt
and
Harvey
he goes
stays,
back to old Matt Harvey.
then you have an
Then-
ace.
Yeah.
You have like 3 aces.
Yeah.
Plus, you have Cespedes in the middle of that
Cespedes.
lineup. Jay Bruce.
I think the Jay Bruce
Flores.
signing was huge for the Mets because they have had problems staying healthy in the outfield, and he has only gone on the DL I think once in his career, once or twice.
The dude's
And
a freaking tank.
he adds pop. He'll hit around probably 250. He'll hit right around 30 home runs, I'd say.
So he'll be hitting his weight.
Yeah, I think.
The dude's a tank.
He can.
He's a
Yeah,
missile.
Yeah.
he's a big dude. Curtis Granderson, 1-year deal with the Jays. I don't like this move.
I don't care.
I don't like this move
I think it's a good
because
move.
I don't because
Why?
we're trying to get younger. We're the oldest team in baseball, and we just signed a 35-year-old. Why?
Oh,
Why wouldn't we go
okay.
after Lorenzo
So-
Cain, who is younger and I think a better overall player?
So you signed him for a 1-year deal. Do you know how much you spent on him?
Like $5 million.
Okay, so this is my take on it. Curtis Granderson is a front of the lineup guy or nine hitter that's going to get on base. He's going to be able to put you in a situation that when Josh Donaldson comes up, Justin Smoke comes up, you're going to have something to work with to where they can swing the bat and score that run. You're not gonna be
I don't
bomb
want him as a
reliant.
leadoff hitter.
You're not going to be bomb reliant anymore. The Blue Jays in the past have been
Oh my
hit
gosh.
the big home run.
Thank you for
And-
telling me the story of the Blue Jays from 2014 to present day. Appreciate it. Because I haven't watched them strike out enough.
Well, I just
Oh
want to
my
make sure you
gosh.
understood that
You need more outfielders. Curtis Granderson.
I think
Is an outfielder.
Yeah, Curtis Granderson at the top of the lineup. I hate to sound like Billy Bean. He gets on base. He gives you opportunity to score more runs. And you're going to need runs to win in the AL East because your pitching staff after Stroman and Sanchez is questionable.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean...
So just say it. Coop, you're right.
No, you're not entirely right because I wanted to get younger. We didn't get younger at all. We got older, and I don't even understand how that was possible. I was thinking
I mean,
this...
he's good, but he's
good.
the
He's
kind of
35.
He's the kind of player that would go to, like, I don't know, a playoff contender. And
Yeah, as like
contender.
a platoon guy.
Yeah, that would just kind of help.
I don't know.
Is
That's-
Jose Bautista still out there on the market, too?
Yeah.
Yeah, no one cares.
Yeah, no
about
one.
him.
I think he'll end up retiring.
Nobody
Yeah.
cares.
Yeah, I think he'll end up
Yeah.
retiring.
That
They're
generation of players is just kind of.
Yeah.
Somewhere
going.
Rugnet Odor is just smiling ear to ear.
I think
Yeah.
he knocked his career
He
out.
just knocked him out of baseball.
He did.
Literally.
Yeah, and Rugnet hit like 200 this year.
I don't
So,
care.
I mean, he's not that good.
He's,
Yeah.
I mean, he's
he should go
decent.
into boxing.
He's
He
gonna
should.
get better.
And go back to jail.
He's gonna get better.
Yeah.
He's gonna get better.
We've been saying that for like 3 years. He's not progressed. He's gotten worse. Defensively, he's horrible. Oh, Rugi.
I don't care. That punch was the highlight of that season.
Doesn't matter. They're
No,
not
it
even
was
going to
not. I
compete
take
in
it
the
back.
AL
Yeah, I was going to
West.
say it was a
It was
bad
close.
flip.
It was
They're not
close.
even going to win the battle
The
of Texas.
bad
so
flip.
Oh, that was the year before. Oh, was it when we
Oh,
swept them?
man.
Was it when we swept them? Was that the highlight of the year?
It's when the
Was that
Indians
it?
went to the World Series.
And then lost.
Oh,
I was so sad.
wow.
I was so sad for you guys
Yeah.
because you were on the highest high to the lowest low.
You know,
and
I
still
thought we were
haven't
going to win
won.
2 championships,
Uh,
and then they blow it. Now the Cavs suck. But anyway, more
Yeah.
baseball. Granderson, sure, whatever. I don't care.
actually, this is your time.
Oh, it's my time.
This is your.
Wow.
We need to
Okay,
clarify
so-
something because last time. You know what? Go ahead, Eric.
What?
Last episode, Are you kidding me?
Oh, that was terrible. I'm sorry for anyone that listened to that. I had nothing. There was really nothing even good to talk about. And then all of a sudden in a week, 5 good things happened that I could talk about. They're like, wow. But since I mentioned basketball and the Cavs sucking, this week's Are You Kidding Me is about the NBA turning into Street Fighter 2 for some reason. I don't know. Last night alone, Russell Westbrook gets ejected. And
Yep.
Carmelo Anthony says, "Oh, refs are stupid. They're not." He basically pulled the "They're not my refs" card, and I was like, "Yes, they are." And then it was either last night or the night before. Ben Simmons called Kyle Lowry to step outside when they both got ejected.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
And Lowry sprints out of the arena like they're gonna square up. And then last night, Clippers and Rockets. They're
my
brawling
gosh.
the whole game.
Yeah.
The Rockets are. For those of you who don't know, Chris Paul was a Clippers point guard. Didn't like it, wanted to get out, goes to Houston. They play each other. They're talking crap the whole game, ripping at Blake Griffin. So then, after the game, Chris Paul takes 4 of his goons, which are his players, but really they're goons to go
Yeah.
beat someone up. Lead him through a secret passage to the locker room. Show up in the locker room to fight 2 of the Clippers players.
That's quality.
What are you doing?
That's smart.
Yeah, that's smart.
That's smart, secret passage.
Guys. What is he saying? So listen. This dude needs his ass kicked. I know a way. And that big goofy Clint Capella's like, okay, let's go beat someone up. And then James Harden was like, yeah. And Trevor Reeves, I don't know, he just wanted to look tough. But then they lead him back there, and security had to break it up.
Oh my god.
And then after, Chris Paul was like, yeah, it happened.
I think Chris Paul's got a good insurance agent though. Cliff Paul.
You can't
Cliff Paul's got him.
You cannot do those commercials and act like a thug going to beat someone up. Blake Griffin, he'd kill you.
Blake Griffin.
You doing?
I still
Yeah.
think the best fight or almost fight of the NBA season was KD going after Boogie like Boogie wouldn't kill him.
I don't know why these
chicken
guys
lunches.
think they're thugs now.
I don't. Well,
They literally.
if you look at the
they try
NFL,
fighting
there's
people.
been fights all across the board in the NFL. It's been horrible.
Okay, go back and I want one of them to go fight Ron Artest, now known as
Oh my
Meta World
lord.
Peace.
The
They would
Malice at the
cry.
Palace.
He would make them cry. The Mouse at the Palace. Yes.
Malice at the Palace.
Ben
Go
Wallace
back to
didn't
those
Ben
days.
Wallace do something like that too? Didn't
Yeah.
he climb up in the stands? And
Oh, they
start
Ben
killed him.
Wallace went after a fan.
KD
Yeah.
would
He
be
had no
snapped.
chill.
So did
Yeah.
Artest.
I would love to see Kevin
would
Durant.
snap him.
Oh, Ben Wallace would have taken Kevin Durant and broke him over his leg. Like
That was
like
a bad
Bo
dude.
Jackson took
That was
the
a
bag.
bad dude.
Yeah.
Or bring back the bad boys.
Please.
Bring them back.
Quit acting like it. Just start. I hate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Hopefully
Go
we see
NBA.
more baseball fights this
No,
year.
no,
No, I
the
hope
league wants
so.
to
Yeah,
get rid
me
of him.
too.
Why would you do that?
Why? It's a part of
One
the
of the
game.
greatest fan sports is hockey, and there's a fight like every game.
Not anymore. They've actually.
should be.
They've
Yes,
actually-
there should be.
Just
You want to
fight.
settle something? It's you're on the ice.
And what I'm saying
It's
is
literally a penalty for fighting. You don't even get kicked out.
My biggest problem with the Clippers and Rockets thing is they did it trying to sneak into the locker room. Just do it on the floor.
Yeah.
That's what people paid for, entertainment.
How do you guys feel? How do you guys
You don't wanna
feel
see
about
it.
pitchers going after hitters though?
I don't mind it if you deserve it.
As long as you go below the
If
head.
it's warranted and it's below the once.
you're
Okay,
going at the hip, I
Dylan
do not
Betances.
care.
I know I didn't mean to hit James McCann, but he plunked him 99 miles an hour to the dome.
Sometimes people.
That was bad.
Sometimes people need decked. They really do.
Yeah.
So you got to put them in the.
I like the throw behind.
the throw
Like that,
behind.
like the I missed
Manny
you,
Machado
but next time I
doesn't.
won't.
He hates it, to be honest. He's like, if you're just gonna hit me, then hit me. I'm like,
Yeah.
no,
No,
I'm
Manny.
like, no, Manny.
That's a
Throwing
warning.
behind, I don't.
I like
Why?
throwing behind.
That doesn't,
I like
it just doesn't
throwing,
hit
throw
them.
behind and then hit him. Then you get the real
I
message
forget
across.
who told me a story where they were trying to hit someone. They missed 3 times behind them,
Yeah.
and then hit him in the foot on the fourth one. And I was like, "Why even?"
You
throw
met,
him
you,
at
then
that
you
point?
then yeah
You're
then
terrible.
Yeah.
You can't hit a guy, so you're telling me you can hit a spot? Anyway, yeah, so more fights.
Yeah.
Not
more.
a lot, but if it needs to happen, just fight.
And that...
Not in the locker room, though. Do it on the field.
No,
I
just
will
clear
agree
the
with
benches.
that.
Clear the benches. Let's do it. Get the bullpen catcher running in. Let's get it on.
And
Get
that...
suspended for one game.
That's all we're going to have
We got
because
162 of them.
this is going to happen again at some point.
Probably next week.
Probably. I mean, the playoffs are coming again.
NBA? Not really.
Well, no, NFL.
NFL? Oh, again?
Yeah.
I don't know
I mean,
if
dude, I honestly thought there was
who's-
going to be a fight in the Jaguars-Steelers game. At the very beginning, they were
Oh, I
getting
wish.
chippy.
How would you feel if you were the Saints defensive back right now?
Oh, yeah, we forgot to talk about that.
Okay,
It's another
so
one.
here's what Marcus Williams is doing. He is crying on his couch at home with a bowl of popcorn, watching
Diamond
soap
Talk.
operas.
Diamond Talk.
No, soap operas.
Diamond Talk.
He lost
He's
all
watching
name
Diamond
with
Talk.
He doesn't
If he
want to
is-
watch sports anymore.
He's part of the
Listen.
Barstool takeover.
I don't.
Shout
I'm
out.
coming for you, Portnoy.
Dude's a stud, but I just don't know why you dove to the left and behind
But
him.
Ryan Clark.
Math just doesn't add up.
Ryan
here.
Clark said something that really kind of changed my opinion because
They were all
when
saying
I first
something.
watch
That's
it,
how you're taught to tackle, kind of
but
now.
when you first watch it, and I was like, oh my God, he's an idiot. He's never going to play another football game in his life. But if you think about it, there was 10 seconds left, okay? He tackles on the left side between the sideline, and he keeps it. He's trying to keep it in front of him and keep him away from the
Yeah.
sideline, which effectively would have ended the game. So, I mean, Ryan Clark said if he was 2 seconds, if he would have not jumped the gun, he read it right, but if he would have just chopped his feet a little bit, waited for Diggs to come
Hey,
down,
Coop.
he would have saved the game.
Hey, Coop.
We don't have a football
Coop,
one.
what position does he play?
He's a safety.
What does a safety do? It's in the definition, of the word. Safety. You're the safety valve. You can't let anything get behind you. Push him out of bounds. Do anything you
No,
can.
don't push him out of bounds.
Oh, you
Because if you
can't
push him out of bounds,
They were at like the
That's field goal.
45.
They could
They
have
were
kicked
like
the
the
field goal.
30.
What?
Yeah.
That catch would have been at the 34.
I'll take my chances with
I
Blair
wouldn't.
Walsh.
I just don't. Honestly, no one's talking about Stephon Diggs really. It's almost like he avoided him. Like he threw his legs out to the other side.
Oh, Williamson was gone before Diggs even hit the ground. Williamson had whiffed.
No, I know he would.
No, in the air.
But
you
in
said.
the air,
Well, Diggs
Diggs
is such a
was-
good
But
athlete.
I think
it's-
Diggs has got his back to it. So
then
Williamson,
either way,
Williamson
you
was
can't
way
let him
too
score.
early.
Come
No.
on.
Just like if you come up way early on
That-
ground ball,
I'm
you get a
saying
bad hop.
I would
No.
have. I would have seen it, waited for him to touch,
Yeah.
and then tackle him.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly
Game's
what I
over.
just said.
Yeah.
You're in a great position to keep him away from the sideline, take him down right there.
All
let
you
the
got
clock
to
run.
do is even slow him down, like
That's
touch
what
him,
I,
and then
that's
the
what
other
Clark
dudes
was
would have
trying
got
to say.
him.
Chop
Yeah.
your feet, wait for him to come down, take him down.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Well,
all
diamond
I
talk.
got.
Let's wrap it up here.
Hopefully that was better
Um,
than last week. That was pathetic. I wanted to go home and jump
Actually,
out the window. But anyway,
Let's
yeah.
do a special edition of just Are You Kidding Me soon.
I could.
Let's do it.
We can't
Just
do a
stupid stuff.
whole
The
episode.
Hawaii.
Like 10 minutes of just Are You
Oh,
Kidding Me?
ballistic missile threat. Never
No.
mind. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Some dad asked his kid what he
Yeah, I
did at
saw
the
that,
University
the
of Hawaii,
buffet.
and he said,
Yeah.
Dad, I didn't even freak out. I just got in the line for the buffet because it was way shorter.
That's
That's
oh my
the
God.
life
that'd
of
have
a
been me.
college student.
That'd have been me. I'd have
Yeah.
been heading to the
We know,
buffet.
Coop.
All right. Oh my gosh.
And the John Deere.
All right,
story.
let's wrap it up because
All
let's save this for that. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
It's been real. It's
Yeah,
been
check
fun.
us out soon.
It's been real fun.
Follow the Instagram. Follow the Instagram page. Subscribe, like on YouTube, comment what song you want at the beginning of the episode. We'll give you a shout out. That song was actually Eric's. So
Led Zeppelin.
shout
I'm a big
out,
fan. Yeah.
Eric.
Shout out to
Oh, don't
myself.
Coop, no shout out.
Don't
Coop.
worry.
If
All
you
right.
hear
My
any
time's next
banjos
week.
playing on the beginning,
Don't worry. Next
That's
week is
cool.
my turn.
All right, yeah.
Bow.
I'm excited.
Cringe.
All right, thank you. Thank you for listening. That was hilarious.